Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It's Thursday, November 12th. Got some footage from our back and bicep workout coming your way, as well as every meal that I eat. Woke up at 6:30 a.m., grabbed myself a cup of coffee with a drop of 2% milk, and then right around 8 a.m. brought Chief for a walk on our usual route. It was crazy windy out there. We were blowing around. Got in just after 8:30. 2/3 cup of oats, 3/4 cup of blueberries, and a scoop of protein powder. I was in a bit of a rush to get out to my muscle activation technique session, so I couldn't make my usual eggs here. And here I am with Mitch Moore, my MAT specialist. And today he's working on my shoulders. We decided on that. He does a little initial assessment to see what we're going to work on during the day for this particular appointment. And I think initially we were thinking glutes or hips, but I had a leg workout 2 days prior to this, plus hockey the day before, so I was pretty fatigued there, and shoulders is something I needed to work on anyway. So he's put me through a bunch of different little tests here and some of the techniques, working different shoulder muscles and bicep muscles. And again, as always, a very, very eye-opening experience. This was after doing like several little rounds of the treatments, and whenever he's doing these tests, he's looking for weaknesses, and all of these were coming back strong at that point, which is exactly what we want to see. Got back, went and did some shopping, Costco, then 8 egg whites, extra large egg, spinach, mushroom, peppers, cooked in coconut oil, and topped with a bit of ketchup. And then just before 3 o'clock, 2:45, we hit the gym here. This is Rick and I going back and forth with the chest-supported T-bar row for 8 sets of 8. So with 8 sets of 8, the weight is always a little bit lighter than normal. You're probably looking at about 60% of what you normally lift for 8 repetitions. First 4 sets are going to be feeling pretty easy. By the 5th set, it's going to get tougher. 6th set, tougher. 7th and 8th set, it should be really challenging. You should be able to get the 8th rep, but you shouldn't really have anything left in the tank after that. I think next week we'll go a little bit heavier. When we finish the 8th rep of the 8th set, we had just a little bit left in us. So we're just going back and forth here to complete the 8 sets. And felt awesome. Great way to start the workout. Great pump. Moved on to some weighted pull-ups. Nice, steady, rock-solid form here. And again, if you're new to our channel, I'm 40. Rick is 52 years old. And man, training has never been more enjoyable than it is now. Training a lot smarter, training harder, stepping outside of our comfort zone, and just constantly improving our physiques, even at this stage of the game. As you can see, lots of details popping out there. Rick's shoulders and upper back, got a little nice veinage going across the back there. He is pretty darn lean right now. Got a trip coming up in 4 weeks, and I don't know, he's 166, 167 right now. I'm not sure if he's going to want to cut any more than where he is right now. I think he's looking pretty damn good. Close grip pull downs. We're doing some 21s here. Really love the beginning. So look at how I'm engaging the scapula first. So retracting the scapula, driving the elbows down. Full stretch, retract the scapula, drive the elbows down. Doing 21s where you're beginning with that first portion, first half of the movement first, and then the lower half, and then full. Like starting with that first half, it's really great to really get that mind-muscle connection going, making sure that you're engaging the back before you start pulling that weight down. Some of you guys just thrust that weight down and use a ton of momentum to get that bar going first. So this really enforces some good habits if you've been following our workouts all week long here. Whenever we include 21s, it's a great practice there. You really see the focus on engaging the muscle before you even contract, like before you move the weight. So it's a relatively lightweight for 21s here. I think we have 105 on there, and it was a good challenge. Later on, we blasted biceps, and I think we started with incline dumbbell bicep curls. little bit heavier loads, and now we just wanted to try something a little different. We've never done this before. We're just kind of experimenting, playing around with it, and it's got a different feel with your elbows kind of flared out and you're curling in. As you're going to hear Rick mention to me afterwards while I'm doing my set, you really feel it in the peak of the bicep. It's a different kind of unique contraction, even feeling in the lower aspect of the biceps. It's just all around different. It was just fun to try something that we've never done before and just get playful with it and see what we think. I was enjoying this.
It does.
Yeah, so that's where Rick was mentioning the peak. You just feel it's a different type of contraction, and I think it's working a bit more the outer aspect of the biceps, the brachialis, but mainly like the outer head of the bicep there. So it's different. It was fun. I'm glad we experimented. We're going to keep it in our program and see how it goes. Then we finished off with 21s for the barbell bicep curls. Again, really trying to engage the biceps right at the bottom. A lot of people really contract their shoulders first and use any kind of momentum or anything by all means necessary, any means necessary, get that weight up there. And you don't want that. You want to feel the bicep engage before you even lift that weight. So 7 in the bottom half, 7 in the upper half, and then 7 full. I am digging that veinage there. It's I'm telling you, next coming few weeks here, next 4 to 5 weeks, it's going to be ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. I feel awesome knowing that I'm cutting right now, leading into the holidays. I'm getting really excited. The holidays is when I'm going to start my grow season. I'm just going to be building for the rest of the winter, lean building, loving it. So after the workout, post-workout meal was some jasmine rice. So I've got about a cup in there, as well as pineapple, tuna, and salsa. This is a quick, easy, delicious meal. One of my favorites. I'm hooked on this, like the juices and the pineapples, the flavor and the salsa. It's just excellent. Then right after that, Shane, the school band was playing at an awards ceremony, and I'll let you listen in here. That was a fun night. Got back and needed another little snack, so 1 1/4 cups of plain Greek yogurt and 1 cup of mixed berries in there. Went off to train a client and then got back and felt like having a little snack here. This is one of my favorite frozen yogurts, a caramel pecan yogurt from Chapman. Freaking delicious. So I got 1 cup in there, and that still put me just below 2,000 calories for the day. So really excited and anxious to see what I look like tomorrow for my progress update video. Catch you then.